Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith.
I'd like to capture my thought to the words, narratives of the non-recognitions. Wait a minute, see what is happening over here? It beats my mind. The brothers of Joseph come, and when they come, guess what? They are standing in front of Joseph and they can't recognize him. They can't recognize him. They can't recognize his voice. They don't recognize his eyes. They don't even recognize his fingers. They don't even recognize his posture. They don't even recognize everything around him had changed. His own brothers can't recognize him. Wow. Hey. When God wants to do something in your life, the transformation is going to be so sharp that those who know you, they may not even recognize you anymore. Those who saw your nail-pierced hands, those who saw you walking the streets of Galilee, those who saw the dust-covered feet, those who saw them pierce your side, those who laughed at you, those who held you in derision, those who saw all the painful moments that you're going to go through. You have gone through a total, transformation. And guess what? That is what John said when he met Jesus at the Isle of Patmos. Did you hear his word? He said, I saw, John the Revelator, he said, I saw somebody like the Son of Man. Is it the same person I knew? But this time he has gone through divine transformation. Something has been transformed about him. His eyes are like fire, and the light in his eyes are blinding. His hair is white as wool. God has increased his revelatory power, and God has increased his discernment, and God has also increased his wisdom. And then when he speaks with the voice of thunder and lightning. And my goodness, chaos, nature responds to his voice. He now speaks with the voice of power. And then guess what he said? I thought I knew this guy. Is it the same guy I placed my head upon his lap? And upon his lap, or when they were asking who was going to kill him, I was the person they said I should ask him what it is. He placed his head. I placed my head upon his lap. I placed my head upon his chest. But this person that I'm saying, the transformation that has gone through him is so powerful, I can't even draw near. And the Bible says, I fell. Be careful how you define people, and be careful how you tag them. Be careful how you tag them. I had the opportunity of knowing this lady, the space around him. Everybody described her as ugly. Real ugly. She was the ugly duckling of the vicinity. She was the ugly duckling of the village. She was the ugly duckling of the town. Everybody knew that. And then one occasion I was at a shopping mall and a voice called me. And I turned, and standing in front of me was this powerful beauty. And then I said, oh, you know me? I said, yeah. And said, you don't recognize me? I said, no. And then she smiled. And then she mentioned her name. E. That was what I said, like E. Sometimes there is beauty that can be bought. But this type of beauty, I'm not sure it was bought. Goodness me. The lady Ideo, she was beautiful. And then the way my jaw dropped and the way I kept like E. And then she said to me, yeah, you don't recognize me, you see. Yeah. Nobody's destiny is written upon the forehead of that person's face. Be very careful how you treat people, because you meet them around the corner. And what God has done in their lives, you can't recognize them again. There are certain narratives. Don't bring a closure to those narratives. Or where you see them is the pause place, is the comma. Be careful. All the choices are always yours, so see you later.
Please visit our website, graphic.com.gh, or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.